Today we're going to start our breath work on our back. So initially we'll do some really relaxing things, but then we're going to do a flow that might challenge you a bit, and I'll just recommend just stick with it the best that you can. Take rest whenever you need to and just enjoy it and have fun with it today. So we'll start on our back in a reclined position with your feet wide, knees together, one hand on your lower belly, one up towards your chest. And then to start with, take a breath in through your nose, let it out through your mouth. And do that again. Breathe in through your nose, back out through your mouth. And then one more time, in through your nose, back out through your mouth. And then close your lips and breathe in and out through your nose with a nice, even rhythm. Let your hands help guide your breath a little bit deeper, a little more expansive. So feeling your ribs open up, your lower belly expand and raise and lower. Okay, with your last few breaths, I'll invite you even more to clear out your mind, let go of any thoughts from before or after this, what you're doing right now. They'll be there when you get done. All right. And then bring your legs all the way out in front of you. Flex your feet, reach your arms overhead as far as you can. Take a breath in, let it back out. One more time, reach a little farther. Okay, and then bring your feet over to the left corner of your mat, and your hands and arms and your head up towards the left top corner of your mat. Then cross your left ankle over your right leg, grab on to your right wrist. It's a little confusing, but trying to make a crescent shape and pull everything over to the left, stretching down the right side of your body. Keep breathing. Take one more breath, maybe pull a little bit farther over. And then back through center, and then shift everything over to the other side. Feet to the right corners, arms and head up towards the right top corner. Then grab onto your left wrist, pull it over. Cross your right ankle over your left leg, pull everything over. I'm going to take one more breath here. And then back to center, reach your arms up again, full body stretch. Bring your arms back by your side, bend your knees, grab onto the back of your thighs, pull your knees into your chest, and then rock yourself a few times back and forth, up and down your spine. And then next time when you come back up, we'll come up to a standing position. All right, so to start us out today, we're going to do a few rounds of our sun salutation. So step up to the top of your mat, find your mountain pose, engage your feet, press down into the mat, stand up tall. Right, take a breath in, open your mouth, let it out, and then breathe in, reach your arms all the way up. Exhale, fold, bending your knees as you come down. Take a few breaths in ragdoll to either sway side to side, bend and straighten one leg, then the other. Relax your neck. Take one more breath here. Relax your hands down. Next inhale, come up halfway. Flattening out your back, pull your shoulders back. Exhale, slide back down. Plant your hands, step back to plank. Then drop your knees, lower your chest and your chin to the mat. Inhale up to cobra, pulling your elbows back behind you. Exhale, lower down, tuck your toes, press up into your downward dog. So to start out here, you can bend your knees a lot. You can move your hips side to side, pedal your feet, move around. Work towards pressing your tailbone up to the ceiling and your chest back towards your thighs. And then take one more breath. With your next inhale, look forward, walk up to the top of the mat to a forward fold. And then inhale up halfway. Exhale back down. Inhale, come all the way up tall. And then exhale, we're gonna go through one more time, coming back down. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, fold. Step back to plank. And then lower down. Inhale to up dog or cobra. Exhale back to downward dog. Take a couple breaths. Okay, then we're gonna start flowing into a sequence that I really like. And we're gonna add on each time. We'll do it several times. We'll give opportunities for rest, but you can take it anytime you need to into child's pose, downward dog, whatever you need. Okay, so with your next breath in, we're gonna bring our left leg up, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, step it through. Coming into a low lunge, you're gonna drop your back knee down, untuck your toes, and then inhale, reach your arms all the way up, pressing your hips forward. Hold it here for a breath. Take one more breath in. And then with your exhale, you're gonna bring your hands down, straighten out your leg, flex your foot, come into half splits. One more breath. Exhale brings you forward again, arms up. And then bring your hands down either side of your foot, step back into plank. We're gonna work through a vinyasa, or you can always skip the vinyasas and just meet me in downward dog. So in your downward dog, take a breath in through your nose and let it out through your mouth. Do that one more time. Then we're gonna go to the other side. With your inhale, bring your right leg up, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, step it through. Come down into your low lunge. And then inhale, reach your arms up. Relax your shoulders, hips press forward. Take another breath in. Exhale, bring your hands down, straighten out your front leg, flex your foot. Take another breath in. Exhale, back to your lunge. Inhale your arms up. And then exhale, bring them down, frame out your foot, step back again to plank. Then we're gonna work through our vinyasa. Inhale to up dog. Exhale back to downward dog. Take a breath. Okay, we're gonna go through it again. So coming back to the left leg with your inhale, bring your left leg up, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, step it through. Coming into a lunge. This time you can stay in a runner's lunge if you want with your back knee lifted, or you can always drop down again. With your inhale, you're gonna bring your arms up. Hold it here for another breath. Exhale, bring your hands back down. A couple options here. You can drop your back knee and come into half splits, or you can keep your back knee lifted, straighten out your front leg, maybe even flex your front foot. So you can keep it down or flex. And this is a modified pyramid pose. Take another breath. And then come back into that lunge. Plant your hands, step back into plank. Lower through your vinyasa. And then back to downward dog. We're gonna do one more side and then we'll take a rest and then we'll move from there. Okay, with your inhale, bring your right leg up, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, step it through. Again, drop your back knee down if you want, or keep it lifted for runner's lunge. Inhale your arms up. Reach up tall, but relax your shoulders. Take another breath in. Exhale, bring it down. Drop your back knee for half splits, or straighten out your front leg with your back leg lifted. Maybe even flex your front foot. Take one more breath. And come back to that runner's lunge. Plant your hands, step back to plank, work through a vinyasa. And then from your downward dog, drop your knees down, untuck your toes, sit back into child's pose. We're gonna take a few breaths here, give you a chance to reset your breath if you need to. Okay, and then when you're ready, come back up through your tabletop, back into your downward dog. And then we're gonna go from here and add on some more. With your inhale, bring your left leg up, three-legged dog. Bend your knees, step it through. Okay, option again, still runner's lunge or low lunge with your back knee dropped. Then next breath in, reach your arms up. Pause here. Exhale back down, hands down, either half splits or modified pyramid. Then front toes down, front toes lifted. Then come back to your lunge, and here's where we're gonna add on. You're gonna bring your hands out in front of your foot, your foot. Here's where we're gonna add on. You're gonna bring your hands out in front of your foot. Then you're gonna come forward, lifting your back leg off the mat. You can keep your fingertips down on the mat. This is called crouching warrior. So you can keep your hands on the ground, or you can even play with bringing them up to prayer. And then you bring them back down, step back again into your lunge. Maybe even bring your arms up again. Exhale, bring it down. Plant your hands, step back into your plank. Work through a vinyasa. Inhale to up dog. Exhale back to downward dog. Take 3 breaths here. Maybe opening your mouth for the exhale. Okay, then we'll do that same thing on the other side. With your inhale, bring your right leg up, 3-legged dog. Bend your knee, step it through. Coming into your lunge. Inhale, arms up. Hold it, but keep breathing. Bring your hands down. Frame out your foot, then either come into half splits or modified pyramid pose. Take one more breath in. Exhale out, back to your lunge. Step your hands forward in front of your foot. Come forward and lift your back leg off the mat, either fingertips on the mat or up to prayer. Lower back down so it's like our warrior three, but your front leg is bent. Step back to your lunge. One more time, arms up or keep them down. Exhale, bring it back down. Back to your plank. Work through a vinyasa, or again, skip it and just meet me in downward dog. Okay, take 3 to 5 breaths here in downward dog or child's pose. Catch your breath again, slow it down. Okay, one more breath, and we're gonna move on, and we're gonna add on again. Inhale, bring your left leg up, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, step it through into your lunge. Arms come up. Exhale down into your pyramid pose or half splits. Inhale again, back to your lunge. Bring your hands down, out in front of your foot. Crouching warrior. Lift your hands up if you can. If not, you can keep them down. But we're all gonna bring our leg through. Maybe trying not to touch down, but I just did, it's okay. Coming all the way up to knee to your chest. Then we're gonna go back to where we were into our crouching warrior. So bend your left leg, step back slowly. You can bring your hands down, step back into your lunge. One more time, lift up tall. Exhale down. Plant your hands, step back into plank. Again, vinyasa or no vinyasa. We'll meet in downward dog. Okay. Again, 3 to 5 breaths. Take child's pose if you prefer. One more breath, and then we'll go to the right side. All right, inhale, reach your right leg up, three-legged dog. Bend your knees, step it through. Coming into your lunge. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bring them down. Modified pyramid, or come into half splits. Inhale, back to your lunge. Exhale, bring your hands down out in front of your foot. Come forward into your crouching warrior. Maybe bring your hands up off the mat. Slowly stand up. Bringing your knee up into your chest. And then back out again, bending that front knee. Step back. One more time up into your lunge. Exhale down. Back to plank. Vinyasa. Back again. Okay, now drop your knees out wide. Big toes to touch, sit back again into your child's pose. Okay, so about 5 breaths here. Okay, slowly bring yourself back up. We got this one more time. This time we're gonna add a little bit of a resting, balancing pose at the top. So come back into your downward dog. Take a breath here. Then with your inhale, bring your left leg up, three-legged dog. Bend your knees, step it through into your lunge, arms up. Exhale, bring them down, straighten out your front leg. And back again to your lunge. Exhale, your hands out in front of your foot into your crouching warrior. Slowly bring yourself up to standing, knee into your chest. Okay, then we're gonna come into tree pose. So you can take that foot, bring your right foot either down, touching your toes to the mat, or anywhere along your leg. Take a second to get set up. Stand up nice and tall, long spine. Okay, and then take about 5 breaths. See if you can actually make this be a time when you slow your breath back down like we do in child's pose. So emphasize your exhale. Okay, then do one more breath in. Slow exhale back out. Then we're going to go back out just the way we came. You're going to bring your knee back up into your chest. Slowly bring it back behind you. Bending that front leg, bring your hands down to the mat. Step back into your lunge. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, bring it down. Step back to plank. Lower down. Inhale to up dog. Exhale back to downward dog. Pause here for a breath. One more side, and then we're coming back down to rest, I promise. Inhale, reach your right leg up, three-legged dog. Bend your knees, step it forward, coming into your lunge. Inhale your arms up. Make all your motions slow. Exhale, hands down. Straighten out your front leg, modified pyramid. Back to your lunge again. Inhale your arms up. Exhale your hands down, out in front of your foot. Coming into your crouching warrior. Come up slowly, bringing your knee into your chest. All right, and then come into your tree pose. Take a second, get set up. Lengthen up through your spine. Then slow your breath back down. 5 or 6 breaths to do that. Okay, one more breath in and a slow breath out. Then we're going to go back out again. Just going to bring your knee back up into your chest. Slowly take it back behind you, bending that front knee, coming down to your crouching warrior, back to your lunge. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, bring them down. Plant your hands, step back into plank, lower down, inhale to up dog, exhale back to downward dog, and then drop your knees down again. Maybe they're closer together this time. Sit back on your heels, reach your hands back by your feet, palms face up, forehead down to the mat. Relax your shoulders. Okay, and then one more breath. come back up. We're gonna take this into pigeon. So bring your left leg forward into that lunge, but then walk your foot over to the other side of the mat. Drop your knee down. Coming into our upright pigeon. You can also take this into reclined pigeon on your back, if you prefer to do that, or deer pose with your back leg bent. Okay, take a second here, upright. Breathe in. With the exhale, if you want to, you can lower down, but you're welcome to stay up tall. You can even lower all the way down. All right, then slow your breath down again, even more. Relax through your jaw, relax your shoulders. Okay, then slowly make your way back up. Shift over onto your hip, and then you're gonna open up into a wide leg forward fold. I'm gonna spin around because I'm facing the back wall, but you're gonna end up with legs out wide. Sitting up tall. Okay, take a second here, just again, ground yourself. And then you can walk your hands forward. Again, thinking flat back, so chest coming forward first. Toes and knees pointing up to the ceiling. If you have a block or a pillow or even a book, you can prop your arms up on it if you want. Okay, you can look down, bring your chin to your chest if you want. And then just try and relax into the pose. And then slowly come back up. And then we're going to transition from here into our pigeon on the other side. So coming in to the right leg. Oops, so your right leg, so I'm going to come this way. Right leg up to the front of the mat, left leg back behind. So again, start upright for just a second. Get settled, square your hips to the mat. Other option again is to bend that back knee and bring it in, or to lay down and do this. Okay. All right, and then take another breath in. Exhale, lower down. Settle in and relax. Okay, one more breath. Then bring yourself back up. Spin your legs around. Feet planted. Lower yourself onto your back. When you get on your back, bring your knees into your chest. Just relax here. Try and keep your lower back on the mat. Close your eyes. See if you can count to 4, maybe 5 on your inhale, 5 on your exhale. And then make your way to reclined butterfly, bringing your feet together, knees out wide. Set one hand on your belly, one up on your chest. Again, check through your shoulders, make any adjustments you need. Back to that slow, deliberate breath. Feeling the waves move up and down. Soften your face a little more each time. And then make your way, whenever you're ready, into Shavasana. So it should feel pretty good today after all that we did. Good job. Bring your arms out. Again, make any adjustments so you can fully relax. If you need to or want to, take a couple of really slow breaths in with long exhales. And then when you're ready, just wiggle your fingers and toes a little bit. Slide your knees up towards the ceiling, bring your feet underneath you. Come back to where we started, knees relaxed in towards the center. Pause here again. Or stay in Shavasana longer, or stay here wherever you want to rest. Thanks for joining me today. Again, good job. Namaste.